In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best MT making method right now in Season 7 in NBA 2K25 Myteam, and how you guys can be making a lot of MT just by checking in your collection and selling certain player cards. So what I want to talk about is going to be in the new NBA Playoff Spotlight Sims. So as you guys know, there's these 4 new Dark Matter cards in Alex Caruso, Rudy Gobert, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby. And everybody is trying to grind to get these cards, of course, right? Everybody's trying to get these cards because they are very good Dark Matters that you guys probably should be grinding for as well if you do have the players in your collection. And what I mean by that is to get Alex Caruso, what you're going to need is, as you guys can see in the lineup restrictions, description, it says that you must include the NBA playoffs, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Lou Dort, which are the cards you get for free. But then you also need 10 additional Thunder players in your lineup that obviously aren't Shai or Lou Dort's, because you can't use duplicate cards. So what that means is, if we go over to the auction house and we check for Thunder cards, we can see they are going to be up a crazy amount in price. I was looking at Timberwolves players specifically, but I'm sure Thunder players as well, and the Knicks, the Timberwolves, and the Pacers, whatever teams are in the conference finals for those Dark Matters, as you guys can see, 3,700 for J-Dub. You can't even buy Shai necessarily because you already have the Pink Diamond. 3,500 for Poku. So like, there's only a couple up. And again, guys, you have to remember, you need 10 additional of these cards. You need 10 additional, not just 10 in total. You need 10 other than the Pink Diamond Shai and the Lou Dort that you get for free. So for example, the only cards you could really buy here are 3,300 for J-Dub and 3,500 for Poku. So we could go up even more in price if you have other cards than that. You can't use Lou Dort. I mean, you're probably able to sell your Thunder players like Chet for probably like 4,000 MT, at least 3,500 for every single Thunder player. And again, you need 10. We've only seen like a couple players. So that means the other Thunder players, if you need them, are probably going to be like 5k plus, like Spencer Hayward, Thabo Sefolosha. Now at 5,000 MT, we're getting Topic, Kendrick Williams. So these Thunder cards are selling for about 5,000 MT, maybe 4,500. So what you guys should be doing is going to your collection, going to players, and going to see, do you have any Thunder players that are sellable? Now, on my no money spends, I think all the cards I'm going to have are going to be unsellable, but that's just because on the no money spends, I don't open packs and, that type of stuff. I don't have a ton of player cards that are going to be auctionable, but like, do I have any Timberwolves cards that are auctionable? I do have Georgie Dieng, I would say his name, and look how much he's probably going for. He's selling for 9k. I can go list this card up. I mean, I'm probably going to do the challenges myself, so I kind of want to keep these cards, but like Ryan Hollins and Georgie Dieng, I would say his name, I could probably sell Ryan Hollins for like 7k as well, maybe even closer to 10k. So this is a way right now, take advantage of this right now. You need to do this as soon as possible. Go into your collection and check specifically for Timberwolves, Thunder, Pacers, and Knicks, because those are the 4 Dark Matters that you obviously can obtain. Thunder for Caruso, Timberwolves for Rudy Gobert, Pacers for Siakam, and Knicks for OG. So Knicks players, I can go show you guys, if you want to look at the Knicks, right? This is a way that you guys can make a lot of MT right now in Myteam. Go through and check your collection, because trust me, if you guys have these cards, you're going to want to be selling them. I went too high in price there, but again, you're going to already have Pink Diamond Jalen Brunson, and you're going to have, who's the Galaxy Opal for the, I think Mikal Bridges. So Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson, which you guys can see are lower in price because you can't use those cards. So like, again, these cards are sitting around like 4,000 MT, 3,000 MT. So again, go through your collection and check, do you have any Knicks cards that you're able to sell? This is like the fastest and easiest way to make lots of MT. Do I want to go after this Knicks card? I'm not 100% sure. So if I had a sellable card, I probably would go through and sell them, but I do have, I think that's what, 13 Knicks players, but I have 2 Brunsons already. So I'd have 12. So yeah, I'd probably have enough to get OG Anunoby. And then what's the other team I haven't checked? The Pacers. Do I have enough Pacers, or do I have any sellable ones? I don't have enough, and I don't have any sellable. I only have 8 other compared to Tyrese Halliburton. I have, 8 other Pacers players, but I would get another one with, obviously, who's the Pacers? Aaron Nesmith. So I would need like probably what, 2 more, 3 more? I'd need 2 or 3 more Pacer players. So again, if I want to go buy 2 Pacers players because I want to complete that challenge for Pascal Siakam, who looks like a really good free Dark Matter card, what I'm going to have to do is go to the auction house, and I'm going to have to buy 2 Pacers players that I don't already have. That's probably going to be a lot. I can't buy Tyrese Halliburton because I'm already going to be using his Pink Diamond. So Tyrese Halliburton, he's off the mark. I can't go buy that card. I have to look for somebody else that's not named Tyrese Halliburton, and we're close to 4,000 MT. And the only card that is available for the Pacers is Tyrese Halliburton, which people already are going to have. Siakam, right? So I'd have to go buy 4,000 MT for Aaron Nesmith and 4,000 MT for Isaiah Jackson. That's what I'd have to pay. I'd have to pay 8,000 MT just to get 2 Pacer cards to be able to go and complete those challenges for, obviously, Pascal Siakam. So this is just such a great way to be making MT in the game. I highly recommend you guys go through your collection. Now, this is where it gets tricky. If you have any sellable cards, this is what I would recommend personally. If you have sellable and you're like not really close to getting the 10 extra you need, because again, let's say for the Thunder, you need 10 extra compared to Galaxy Opal, Lou Dort, and Pink Diamond Shea. So I've Pink Diamond Shea. Do I have another Shea card? I don't believe I do. Do I have any duplicates here? I don't think I have any dupes. I don't have 2 Topaches. Well, I have 2 Ousmane Diangs. So for example, I can't count, let's say, the gold one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, additional. So we're not going to count Shea. So 4 right here. Then I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yes, I have enough to complete the Thunder. So if I had a sellable one, for example, let's say this was a different gold card that I could sell, then yes, if you have extras, make sure you're selling the sellable ones and keeping your unauctionable. But let's say you only have 3 to 4 extra Thunder players and they're all sellable, go ahead and sell those cards. I'm telling you guys, go ahead, sell those cards. If you're nowhere near to completing it, if you're nowhere near having the 10 Thunder players, it just doesn't make sense to hold on to those Thunder players when they're going to be going for, again, 4,000, 3,500 MT. Take your 12 to 15k and run, because you're gonna be able to make a lot more MT that way, and it's just not going to be worth it to go after Crusoe. But if you guys have the unsellable cards, if you guys have enough, make sure you guys are completing these challenges and then sell off your sellable ones. Like, let's say you have 10 additional Thunder players, and let's say 6 are unsellable and 4 are sellable. Quickly grind for Crusoe, get Crusoe, and then go ahead and sell your 4 sellable Thunder players. I think that's going to be the smartest route to do it, because if you want these Dark Matter cards, they are very good. Like, we can take a look at these cards and they are very good cards. So this is the way to make MT, but also, like, you want to be able to get these cards. Like, Gobert is an absolute beast. Crusoe's 6'5" at point guard. He's an insanely good defensive card, 99 steal, 98 perimeter. So as much as this is a great way to make MT, and this is probably the best way to make MT right now in season 7, if you guys have the cards to do so, make sure you're grinding out to get your free Dark Matters, and then go ahead and sell the cards later on. But what I will say is you might want to keep these cards, because if you're going to grind for the free Invincible, and if you guys are going to be grinding, for the 100 overalls in the next round, you're probably going to need 11, or you're probably going to need 10 additional players for that team. So let's say, for example, that the Thunder and the Knicks win their rounds, right? So let's say we have a finals of the New York Knicks and the OKC Thunder. So in the next 2 challenges, you're still going to need 10 or 11, or however many they choose to do. You're going to need 10 plus Thunder players, and you're still going to need 10 plus Knick players. So those cards are going to still stay up in value. So to me, if you're going to think that the Thunder are going to win, or you think the Knicks are going to win, maybe watch to see, like, if the Knicks go up 3-1 over the Pacers, or if the Thunder are up like 3-1 over the Timberwolves, then maybe go ahead and sell your Timberwolves players, and sell your Pacers players, and just hold on to the winning teams. But you're going to need the winning teams players, so you can make MT right now. You can sell all your cards right now, and then as the series is going on and maybe these cards come down in price, that's when you guys can go ahead and you can look to pick up the Knicks players again. You can look to pick up the Thunder players again once they go down in price, because they're not going to be this expensive for the entire conference finals. Maybe in a week or so, they're probably going to go back down in price, and that will be a really good time to buy. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you guys have enough players to do these challenges, if you're selling your players, all the type of stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.